Have you ever played Tower of Elongated Runs and thought to yourself, man, this tower is so long and punishing. I wish there was another tower just like this one, except it was cooler and better.
What's going on? Hopefully that intro segment ended up looking good in the finished recording, but if not, oh well. Anyways, before I show you my experience with this tower, I feel like I should give you a proper rundown of what we were really dealing with here, because if you can tell already, that advertising skit was completely false. To do this, I'll go over each floor and explain how difficult I found each floor to be, as well as my experience with them. Starting with floor 1. Floor 1, which has been playing in the background, is a stereotypical floor that you will almost always get in a tower no matter what, unless you purposely make it super easy. Like most other floor 1s, it gets super repetitive, annoying, and sometimes downright insanity inducing. It is the literal starter pack for loot failing in towers. Nonetheless, it is still a short and simple floor if you have acquired enough muscle memory. Though, it doesn't help that the literal second obstacle of the tower is an annoying camera control jump, but hey, at least it's at the beginning of the tower. Something strange that I noticed in this tower is that floor 1 uses this weird darker blue design for parts and then just never uses it again. Oh well, at least they put gameplay over design for the most part. Floor 2 doesn't have much going on, other than being considerably better than floor 1 due to jumping disgusting decent design. It's also worth pointing out this entire tower is purists. Sort of. You'll see why later. Anyways, this floor is literally just floor 1 but longer, while also showing off the sheer difficulty of jumps that this tower has to offer, but trust me, we're only scratching the surface. Floor 3, however, is where you as a human are thrown into a cataclysmic apocalypse of despair and agony for the rest of your miserable life. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but anyways, this floor is where the difficulty actually starts to set in, being the hardest floor of the first half without a doubt. And reason? The creator decided to add a constantly large outside the size of an entire floor to take away as much of your chance as possible to get further. Sounds epic, right? However, this floor can become consistent given enough time, so fear not, the world hasn't ended just yet. Floor 4 is a nice slight drop in difficulty after floor 3, while still maintaining a handful of complex jumps throughout it. Though it does also have a large outside section, but it's at least nowhere near as long as floor 3's outside. This floor also introduces something that this tower abuses heavily, that being safety nets. You can interpret this one of two ways, that being it's either a good sign, or it's a hint that things may take a turn for the worse later on. You don't have to worry though, since it's literally the easiest one in the tower. Floor 5 serves as mostly a break floor before things get truly ridiculous. The only obstacle in this floor that you actually have to worry about is how dark it is, and considering that darkness is in my opinion my least favorite element when it comes to towers, this floor was no exception. Luckily it pales in comparison to other towers which use this element, due to there being no lighting changer to add actual darkness. If there's one thing to take away from this floor, it should obviously be to never add darkness in your tower, unless it's for atmospheric purposes only. Floor 6 is where the madness starts to set in just a little bit, but not all that much. There are quite a few elements to this floor, being that there is another outside section, although heavily netted, and a couple more safety nets which are honestly pretty relaxing compared to the later ones. Overall, this floor is just a precursor for what's to come. It also has a pretty dope song choice. That's pretty much it. There really isn't much else for this floor except that it has intimidation neon design. Floor 7 technically starts off with a few more floor 6 safety nets, which are the first ones that are actually pretty annoying. This floor surprisingly isn't that hard for being late in the tower, but be grateful, because the worst is yet to come. This floor is honestly my favorite in terms of enjoyability. I don't really understand why, but once you get past those safety nets, it's just some fun, not too difficult purism for the rest of the floor, along with a good soundtrack in the background. You may be thinking to yourself, how could this tower be that bad in terms of difficulty? Allow me to introduce you to this rather silly individual called Floor 8. If you would remember what I said about safety nets during Floor 4's explanation, then I'm about to explain to you what I meant. First of all, this floor is already the size of 2 floors alone, having a giant 100 by 100 box right against the floor itself, being a massive safety net. The problem is, the gameplay on this net alone is nothing short of ridiculous, and to make things even worse, after you finally get past the literal entire safety net floor, you have to face the actual floor itself, which also contains some putrid jumps, which don't happen to be netted. And if that wasn't enough, then don't worry, there's another safety net, which also sucks. This floor alone makes the entire second half of this tower the biggest loot fail spot that I've ever endured. So bad in fact that both the runs I had to this floor ended up lasting over 4 hours. Floor 9 doesn't seem to make things much easier at all. This floor, to be fair, is not that long compared to others, but still contains some of the hardest jumps in the tower alongside Floor 8. There are also no safety nets, but at this point, I can't tell whether it's a blessing or a curse. This floor was such a big roadblock for me only due to the fact that it is placed after Floor 8. You could technically call this the final floor of the tower, but honestly, I want it all. I'll tell you why. And finally, we have Floor 10. Now, at some level, yes, this floor is pretty much safe. However, not only does it contain the hardest gameplay out of any safety net in the tower, it also has 2 outside sections where you could possibly fail. The first one is a pretty simple wraparound into a ladder, but the second one isn't so simple, containing some scuffed wraparounds and ladder/trust gameplay, making it very easy to choke and fall all the way down to at least floor 6, which essentially renders you as cooked. In short, do not get cocky if you reach this floor. Alright, now that I've explained the entire tower and what to expect from it, let's finally begin. On one fateful day, I decided to start playing this tower for no apparent reason other than to see if it would actually be manageable to beat. Considering that I've already beaten a few high catastrophics at this time, I assumed it would be doable, although I knew at the time that there was a ripped version of this in EToH, so I was feeling a bit skeptical about this. Turns out that this version was apparently nerfed, even though both times I looked up a guide on Jump, the video's version was literally nerfed. Either way, I decided to just play the tower to see how far I could get, and try to find out what would end up giving me trouble inside the tower. Alright, I'm gonna be probably pretty rusty since I just woke up. Okay, I love this game. The tower songs are kind of fire. Nice. Okay, bro. I don't know how to approach stuff like that. The fourth is so difficult, bro. Actually, so difficult because it has a lot of awkward jumps too, which is I hate that. Oh my god, like that. For example, that. See, this is literally just tower, but more complicated. That's literally what this tower is. Oh my, bro, no way, bro. Bro, like that jump is so butt. Bro, like how do you even get into that gap when you're wrapping around? That's so hard. This plus is annoying because it's not an entirely 2-stud roof, so like I don't trust it, bro. I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's lucky probably the hardest outside in the whole tower, which is good because it's the first one. Hey, wait, we're cooking. Wait, we're actually cooking. Oh god. Ooh, don't like, dude, this is so weird. Please, please, please. I think we did it. Oh no, not yet, not yet. Nice, 4-4. We're actually doing pretty good. Oh boy. Quick little side note, this is the part where I start loot failing floors 3 and 4 for like 30 minutes, so yeah, get ready for a lot of fails. Yeah. I know there's an outside on this floor, so it's fun. God, dude, I don't like these jumps. I hate that I'm barely making these. Like, I've never been here before, so it's just like really, really awkward. Okay, not bad. Okay, here we go, safety net. Woof! Ah! It's stressful. Didn't think I'd get here so early. I mean, it's 22 minutes in, we're on 4-4. I mean, like, how? Oh, I hate jumps that make you wrap around really much, like, far. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't realize there was a roof above that jump. Okay, awesome. I did not see that. I thought it was just, that's a horrible jump, bro. What the hell? Oh, I hate that jump. I just like I hate this against a wall, so I can't see. That's probably why. Okay, I didn't even. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I underestimated that jump heavily. I didn't even set that up. That was my bad. Nice. Oh god, yeah, you got this. Oh no, not this part, bro. Oh, that was. Oh, so I didn't realize jumping backwards would like skyrocket me off of it. By the way, thank you. Thanks so much for that. By the way. Are you? Oh, I hate when that happens, bro. Why do I bounce there, bro? I'm not. Oh my god, bro. God. Are you, bro? That jump is actually impossible. I'm not kidding. That's actually. Oh my loot fail, bro. Oh fuck. Come on. Oh, bro. This is annoying, bro. Why? Why do I have to go out like that, bro? I just have the dumbest fails ever, and I just can't even get further up. That genuinely deeply pisses me off, bro. Because, like, I hate, like, okay, it's cool that I got farther, but, like, bro, I hate when I loot fail in, like, a spot, the same spot, and I just can't break out of that. Gee, oh, for crying out loud, bro, I'm actually done. Like, literally just the same few jumps, bro. What is this? What is this tower? There's no way. So once you get in here, you're at 4-5. Wow. It's awesome, man. After whatever that mess of a run was, I decided that reaching the end of floor 4 was enough for me during that session, so I decided to take a pause, and then come back later that day feeling rather angry for no apparent reason. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's actually bad. Wow. What? What was that? That's like a speedrun strat there. Dude, I'm actually getting angry. That dude whipped up the heartbreak emoji in less than a second. This tower's hard, man. Like, I don't. Oh my god, this is gonna be the most miserable thing ever. Bro, why am I walking off so much? This jump is ridiculous, man. I don't like it. Jesus Christ, man, what am I doing? I'm telling you, the first floors are just so difficult. That's what I like to see. This might actually be the hardest floor of the tower, like, no joke. There's just so many, like, uncomfortable jumps. It's insane. Oh, come on, bro. That jump is so butt. Should I climb it? I don't. This jump sucks, man. I should have just climbed it. Crying out loud. Okay, nice. Did I even jump? I don't even know. But the people with tags piss me off. Like, you're paying Robux just to name yourself Evil Labubu, bro. You're just the most outdated human on the entire earth. I'm sorry. That's like, it's gotta be outdated. Why did they even add that feature, dude? Oh! See, I'm scared of, like, walking off. That's why I don't like doing that. Dude, buddy, no, that's so annoying. I literally practiced this, and that never failed. Now it's gonna fail now. Okay. Okay, I see. So you just gotta take it slow. Great. That's so cool, man. Not like I lost like 50 years of progress or anything. Nope. Hate towers with first jump. It's just ridiculously hard, bro. Bro, you're not gonna. Oh my. Like, what is that? I'm gonna crash out, bro. Okay. Bro, like, bro, I don't understand why it's happening. Oh, bro, holy, that's a screenshot worthy message right there. It's crazy right there. Bro, what is this clan of people just yapping? Like, are they part of like a freaking SFB or something? Who's Cody, bro? Bro, am I in a server full of people who just know all of each other and not me? Dude, what am I doing? That jump is so simple, man. I can't focus, man. I can't. God. Okay, that's not funny, bro. That's actually not funny. Holy crap. I don't know how I didn't fall there, to be honest. That actually. Like, I swear to God, the game is lagging, bro. Oh my God, bro. Can I stop it? Stop, bro. It's literally lagging, bro. It doesn't say there's any frame drops. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro, quit it! How? The strat that's consistent every year decides not to be consistent this year, bro.
I'm literally just gonna shoot my head off.
Are you dead? Bro, can you stop? Like, bro, this is so bad. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do about that? Oh my god, dude. You want me to jump from all the way back in Alaska? That's unbelievable, man. Like, that section's actually just... Oh my god. Okay, so you can land on that. That's cool. Bro, it's so bright. Like, why do you have to use the brightest color in the... God, my eyes are gonna fall off. Alright, bro. Like, I literally can't stand this, bro. Okay, number 5,876. Right, just right there, bro. That certain section. This might be the most ridiculous board ever! Oh my god. I'm about to lose my damn mind. Just eat it! Eat me! Oh my god. Oh my lord, bro. Like, we have the sweatiest people literally never take a shower on Earth in this entire game, bro. Brush your teeth, bro. Dude, there's wind messages every 2 minutes. I'm gonna go all the way back here. There we go. Really had to ramp that ramp that up. Oh my god.
Bro, oh my lord, okay.
Bro, fuck. Wow, we're actually at 4-3 after 50 minutes. Crazy. That exists? That update. Sorry. Are you? I died, bro. Bro, oh my god. What happened, bro? Like, I was literally doing so good this morning. Like, literally, what happened, bro? I can't. I don't think I just shouldn't play this now, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. This is unbelievable. Up to this point, things were not looking very good at the moment, so after that run, I decided to call it a day. For the next couple of sessions, however, I truly had no idea of the lengths that this tower would go to humiliate me. Pause. I loop failed for 58 years. That's all I have to say. Alright, so there's something I need to bring up here. Those first 2 segments in this video, which were recorded in the same day, didn't really end up getting anywhere, right? Wrong. Because later that day, I ended up having one of my longest runs in a tower ever, where I somehow was able to reach floor 9 while loop failing for about 3 to 4 hours straight. The craziest part? It turns out that this is pretty normal for this tower. Most run lengths end up lasting over at least an hour or 2, so I definitely need to get the easy way out. Anyways, I decided not to use that recording and focus on the actual winning run, just so this video doesn't last forever. With that out of the way, let's get back to the run. Literally yesterday, bro, that run was 4 hours long. Like, I don't know why I did that to myself. Well, I do know, I didn't want to give up, you know, I wanted to literally use all my energy to try and get as far as possible, so, and I did that. Oh, bro, the amount of jumps that require you to, like, squeeze yourself in crap is the worst part of this tower. Bro, like, does it not feel like it's lagging? Look at this outside, man. Okay. Wow, I actually made it past it. That's a shocker. After a handful of more failed attempts, I randomly decided to lock in on this attempt at 4-4 so I could try to get back up for a rematch for this tower. Alright, just start the montage, bro. That was close. Woo! Nice, dude. That's 4-5. It could be good. Unless we choke, which is highly likely, because this floor is dark and it's hard to see, so that's not good. Because if I make it, like, past 4-6, then, like, I could be in the loop again. Possibly. Let's go. was looking close. Yeah. Are you? No way. What? I don't like that outside, bro. I cannot see. Nice. God. There's only one more thing we gotta worry about. That's falling in here or outside, bro. Alright. It's like this jump is scary, and then you got the freaking walk around, which I hate. But like these nets are like nothing compared to what comes later, like actually. It's genuinely not even close, bro. Oh, oh, oh my god, that was so close. Oh, god, that was close. It's literally like that walk around section and then the tightrope, that's it. Oh my god, why? That jump's so butt, bro. Okay. Nice. Alright, lock in, bro, please. So, is this aligned? I don't know. Okay. Oh god, I don't know why I jumped at the end, that was bad. Okay. Lock in, bro, lock in. I hate this part, bro. Hate it, bro, I don't know. And so it ended in turmoil. The last jump before what I like to call the loop of the tower, and I had thrown it away. From there, my situation only grew worse. The old dreadful chain fail of 86 had occurred, and it was out for blood. I thought it was too late.
I can't.
I had cried for mercy, letting out the rage along with it as well. Oh my god! But would this have meant that it was over? I mean, I already gone far beyond 4-6 already, so why don't I just get back up? Yeah, I'm just gonna get back up, like bro, what? Okay, I don't like whatever this is. Okay. Nice. Okay. As long as we don't fail the jump at the start of 7, then we should be good. It's kind of awkward though. You don't want to fail it. Almost did, but we're good. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, we're back to the madness, bro. I don't know if that's a good thing, honestly. Sorry if that caught you off guard. I just thought it'd be necessary for the transitioning into this next segment. Abandon hope, all ye who continue. Things were finally looking up for good old Canopio over here. But little did they know, the same fate they had suffered just a day ago would not hesitate to return. The suffering that shall commence at a moment's notice is nothing to be taken lightly. After all, you wouldn't want this to happen to him, right? Well, unfortunately, there happens to be no choice. Alright. Hopefully I don't get that angry again, bro. I just won't be that mad if I fall, like, down. I'm just like, I'm done, bro. I'm not done, I'm just tired, bro. I'm just happy that I made it back here, at least. I feel like lightheaded, bro. Oh, God. Hopefully. Wait, did you say City Boy? I swear to God. I gotta stop underestimating jumps, bro. Are we already at the end of floor 7? That was like really quick. Alright. We're back. Gee, okay. Floor 8 time, bro. The hardest floor. Come on. Damn net, but yeah. I mean, hey, at least it's not over nothing. I'd much rather have a net than nothing, to be honest. Even as painful as nets can be sometimes. Even if that jump is the worst thing in the entire game. Yeah, whatever. It's so hard, bro. Bro, I just can't even get close to landing that jump. It's so hard. Okay, bro, come on. I almost just press R. I always get nervous once I get out of that net, because I know it's like, I don't know, man, this was hard. Like, specifically this section. This little corridor right here is like the hardest gameplay in the tower. Not in the tower, but yeah. Like, everything besides floor 10, which is horrible. And for floor 9 too, there's so much bad parts. Ah, of course, dude. I don't even get a chance. Awesome. See why this is just not catastrophic? I just don't see it, bro. One freaking flat side is all it takes to lose, like, literal 10 minutes of progress, bro. Like, just a matter of if I actually get past floor 8, then I have to actually start caring. And I don't even count being on floor 8 far, just because of how hard it is. It's just that hard, bro. Are you kidding me? Why do I keep freaking flat-siding on trusses? Why does that keep happening? I genuinely don't understand. Like, as crazy as it sounds, I'd much rather take stone floor 6 over this. Like, oh my lord. Bull crap time. Arguably the worst part of floor 8 right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, that actually scared me for a second. Nice. Okay. Worst freaking break section in any tower. Just a bunch of like 12.5 such. Oh man, dude. I'm scared. That's like a bad jump too. No, dude. Like, that jump is the longest thing ever created, bro. That's like one of the longest jumps of the floor. And that's literally the last part of the floor, too. Is this a dumb idea? I don't know. It looks possible, bro. No way. That's possible. Yeah, I knew it. Nice. Like, nothing ever happened, baby. It's just that jump from the tightrope is, like, so bad. Okay, should I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Ugh, that's such a long jump. Made it though. Ah, okay. Good. Of course, bro, of course. That's one of the most inconsistent things in the floor. So, I really gotta figure out how to do that. Let's just try the same thing, but... Like, bro, that's the worst strategy ever. So there is no consistent way to do it. It just doesn't work. It's so dumb, bro. This tower is dumb. I would not enjoy doing that again. Okay. Alright. Nope, didn't work. This is so stupid, bro. I just don't understand. Wait, this might work. It did. Oh my god, like I always just clip the wall, bro. That jump is impossible. Oh my god. No! What? Are you kidding me? Bro! I had just failed a very simple hit hitter, which just so happened to be past essentially most of the hard jumps of floor 9 after so many attempts. At this point, I didn't realize how it could get any worse.
And it somehow did.
Anyways, the next couple of hours of the run didn't exactly switch up, except for the specific floor 9 attempt. Have a look.
It's cause you're spamming it and it's not okay.
Well, I gotta log in.
You're using it as a manipulation tactic. And I'm not okay with it, okay? You're trying to manipulate me.
Oh god. Oh no, bro, what am I doing? You! Oh my god! You didn't think that'd be the run, right? Well, I'd somehow found a way to screw up one of the last jumps of the floor, and just a reminder, floor 10 literally has a gigantic net right above floor 9. Luckily for me, however, after roughly 8+ hours of loot filling the second half of this tower, a miracle happened. Even when I thought I was already broken beyond repair.
And finally, after all that time, I had reached floor 10.
But let me not try to make you too comfortable. I mean, you do know that this floor is entirely safe, right? Alright, bro, just cut to the video. So concludes the challenge in Anarchy of EToH. A brutal battle defined through pure persistence. Thanks for watching.